Hello everyone, I am Aarti Sarvaiya. Today is the first day of semester 4's presentation. Uh, Today I am going to make presentation on representation of youth in Revolution 2020, the novel by Chetan Bhagat. This is my personal information. Table of content about the writer, about the novel, representation of youth in the Revolution 2020, conclusion, and then references. About the writer, Chetan Bhagat, a rising star in the contemporary modern Indian literature, is a multi-talented. Is having a multi-talented personality. He is a novelist, columnist, public speaker, and screenplay writer. His notable works includes High Point Someone, The Mistakes, The Mistake of My Life, and Two States. Most of his literary works addresses the issue related to Indian youth and their aspirations, which earned Bhagat status of youth icon. Chetan Bhagat wrote two more books like Revolution 2020 uh, and What Young Indian Wants. Additionally, he received Society Young Achiever Award, Publishers Recognition Award, and Filmfare Award for Best Screenplay. His most of his works are taken as a for a film like Three Idiots and Half Girlfriends. Chetan Bhagat is seen more as youth icon than just an author. Almost all of his novels are overloaded with social realism and the youth shedding light on their ambitions, struggle, love, affair, marriage institutes, corrupt politics, and media culture. About the novel Revolution 2020, also titled as Love, Corruption, and Ambition, is a story of success and failure of three youngsters: Gopal, Raghav, Gopal Mishra, Raghav Kashyap, and Aarti Pradhan, who live in a small and traditional town called Varanasi. The subtitle of, as I mentioned, that subtitle of this novel is Love, Corruption, and Ambition. Uh, ambition. The Revolution 2020 is a critical novel on corruption in Indian education system and coaching classes for competitive exams in India. The novel is set during the first decade of 21st century. In it, Bhagat focuses on trends of coaching classes to get selected into India's topmost colleges. Bhagat has shared his experiences which he got from different parts of India. Speaking up about plot, story, and character, Bhagat gives credit to his extensive journey of India that takes place to deliver motivational speeches across the country. Gopal, who is one of the character of this novel, who represents a lower middle class family, Raghav, middle class family, and Aarti, upper class family. Thus, this core group of character presents a metro society from a filthy rich to marginalized poor. So each class of the readers can somehow emphasize the lead actors. This winding of the best show Chetan Bhagat's sheer brilliant in planning and executing his attempt to create a bestseller. He always he always writes the contemporary issue and real issues of society. So he is for that he is the bestseller. Uh, Representation of youth in Revolution 2020. Youth is a future builder of a country. They need to have their goals and aspiration clear in their minds. No one can deny the fact that there are a lot of expectation from the youth, but they are burned burn with this expectation. Um, Chetan Bhagat is a social critic who presents a dark areas of society in light-hearted manner. In each novel, Bhagat picks up one of the ambiguous of the society. Bhagat has covered a major issue of Indian society like education system, trouble of campus life, corruption, aspiration, expectations of youth predicament in job and cricket race. In this novel, also we can get the idea that uh, Gopal's father is also having expectations from his son that he will clear the exam. Chetan Bhagat's The Revolution 2020 deals with the issue of youth such as the dreams and aspiration, victories and defeat. Uh, this novel is also present that youth the journey of three students' life, that how they are being separate and how they got different their dreams. Um, this quote is from the book that stupid people go to college, but smart people own them. This is this by this quote, Chetan Bhagat tries to say that uh, Gopal's character is more applicable for this, that he is very connected with this, that he is motivated by a political leader, uh, and uh, and he also becomes he also takes help of politics for being a rich. Revolution 2020 explores the corruption prevailed in education system. It also has explored the aspiration, greed, and money-mindedness in today's youth. Chetan Bhagat has explored the biggest problem of all times in India, uh, and the problem of corruption is aggravated, that it has engulfed every corner and profession of India. Uh, he also he has also felt the gravity of corruption, and he made this social issue the background of this novel. That Gopal, who is belongs to a poor, a lower class family, but he motivated by a political leader, and he takes the help of politics and being a rich person. Chetan Bhagat has exposed the corruption prevailed education system also. That he also mentions the how corruption is included in the educational life. The story of Revolution 2020 is woven in such a way that the characters are shown to be the victim of the social issue. The situation got so much worse that the protagonist of the novel ultimately chooses the path of corruption to become successful businessman. If on one hand, Chetan Bhagat exposes the serious issue of corruption in India and its adverse consequences on today's youth, on the other hand, he further explores the feeling of love in the young heart. This time, the novel explores the love triangle story. The two friends are fall in love with the same girl. One person is very ambitious, and by hook or hook wants to earn money and confronts of life, and the other person, Raghav, use his intelligence to bring a revolution in the country. The novel also projects the picture of unfair society in which the Indian youth are struggling to fulfill their ambitions. The novel sheds light on the hot topic, the corruption in education. The author criticizes how the educational institutes become business centers, that the quota and coaching classes are takes money from the students and and gives the hope to students that this time they will finally uh, clear the exam. Gopal's journey from the poor middle class to young rich person shows the corruption in education system that Gopal in starting he is having a poor background and when he takes the help of political leader and he becomes a rich person. The novel narrates the ambitions of youth, their struggle, the problem of unemployability, the scenario of private coaching classes, and the job fairs. Through Gopal's character, the author has succeeded to present two attitudes of youth. In the beginning, Gopal says that nothing will happen here. This is India. No revolution will take place in 2020 and no revolution would take place in 2120. That he at the first he has the mindset that um, this is India and there is there will be no changes in this and at the end this is a negative at the end he we can say the negative attitude. However, at the end we learn some bits of positivity through his act of sending Arti back to Raghav. Chetan Bhagat delivers the message at the end of the novel that if we want to bring revolution, we have to contribute. In this novel, that when Raghav and when Gopal helps to to uh, unite Raghav and Aarti. Then at that time, he helps to make their relationship and he helps to get married for both of them and he helps them and that at the end he conveys this message. Conclusion: Chetan Bhagat, through his novel, tries to explore the mindset of youth, their struggle and fear for making a good career choice. Sometimes they get carried away by societal pressure, and the other times politicians use their energy and strength for wrongful and selfish use. This new generation uh, meet people from different sections of society in their colleges and universities. Um, Chetan Bhagat has also explored various different angles of younger generation. He very well explored the angle of love in almost all all his novel. The other common thing in his novel is a college-going youth, the hydroxy coming their way at this age. Revolution 2020 explores the corruption prevailed in the education system. It also has explored the aspiration, greed, money-mindedness in today's youth. These are the references. Thank you. Now you can ask me a question.
Keep the reference field open rather than the thanks. At the end, when everybody is going to keep the reference field open.
I think my question is, what societal issues or challenges do the youth face in the novel, and how do they respond to them? Please share your own opinion.
Uh, in today's life, youth are facing many problems re- problems uh, like corruption and political outcomes, and that some of them are being agreed, and some of them believe that it is our own our own fate that we have got this, and some of them are fight against them, and
My question for you is that how does the novel depict youth characters' ability to balance their professional as well as career ambitions with the pursuit of personal passions or interests outside the
um, in this novel, there are three main characters: Arti, Gopal, and Raghav. Three of them are different talents and abilities, but Raghav uses his personal abilities and personal interest into his career. But in the character of Gopal and Aarti, we can find that Gopal is uh, more motivated by politics, and he wants only to become a rich person. He does not having any kind of passion or interest. He is only interested in making money. And in the case of Aarti, that she is not very much agreed or with his with her dream.